Radio.
They're coming.
Fitzy and Whipper.
Their focus is extremely short.
How have I even got a job here?
On Nova.
Hello there, welcome to the Fitzy and Whipper podcast. The thing that goes really well with this podcast is our socials. You can hit us up on all the channels, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, we're even on these days. Just search at Fitzy and Whipper and you can get all our bonus content there.
Fitzy and Whipper.
A story that really touched our hearts on a current affair the other night, about a woman, 33 years of age. She's a single mum. Her name's Beck. Her son Hunter has had a few problems. He's 14 years of age, and she was telling us the plight that she's going through.
So Hunter was born with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It is a terminal illness. There is no cure. He's completely wheelchair bound, so he needs, help with self-care. I've been told by a company that, there is a chance that it is, Hunter may need to go to a home to be able to get housing for us.
Would you do that?
Definitely not. That is not what I'm about. We stick together. As a mother, you have to provide. You have to do everything you can to keep a family together. And when you're pushed back time and time again, it's hard. It's tiring.
How tough is that to hear?
It's just heartbreaking, isn't it? And I mean, Beck's inspected more than 100 homes looking for Hunter's needs. And I know, look, you know what? And it's just as basic, mate, as not having any stairs.
Yep.
And I mean, that there could be single level, rentals, but even just getting up to the front porch.
Ramps, size of doorways.
This is the thing. She's not getting any help at the moment, and we wanted to help out. So we're going to give Beck a call now and just see how she's going.
Hi, Beck.
Hello, how are you?
We haven't bothered you, have we, Beck? Is the house quiet? What's going on there?
I've got a child homesick with me today, so...
Oh, man.
Doesn't stop for you, does it, Beck?
No, never.
Oh, my God.
Beck, we saw your episode of Current Affair the other night and how emotional you got.
Yeah, well done.
And obviously Hunter is your number one priority there. How is the house hunting going, Beck? Because I know you've inspected close to 100 homes, but it's been really hard with the rental market at the moment, hasn't it?
Yeah, it definitely has. Unfortunately, we haven't found anything suitable, and everything I've looked at is obviously the bathroom is my main concern because obviously he needs to be showered and cleaned and yeah.
So, Beck, you're the full-time carer for little Hunter?
Yes.
So that's all day, every day. You don't get any other assistance?
So he goes to school.
Yep.
And he has mornings and afternoon cares for 2 hours.
Okay.
So that helps me out and, showers and
Sure.
we shower him and toilet him together and stuff like that.
Okay.
So Beck, you do have full-time work, so that your entitlements, you don't get many entitlements because you have full-time work, but it's not enough to look after the whole family by yourself, is it?
No, I work in aged care and we all know how much aged care pays.
Yep.
It's not much.
No.
I love my job, but it's the bare minimum.
It is a big title, Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Are you able to summarise what that is and what that's done to poor Hunter's little body?
Yeah, so Duchenne muscular dystrophy is a muscle wasting disease. He was born with it. It affects 1 in 1,500 boys, so it's quite rare. There is no cure. So, they go from walking, running, playing, climbing to completely immobile. Yeah.
All right, so like a bad day for you, Beck. Can you go through a bad day?
A bad day. Kids not wanting to get up for school, trying to push Hunter, me watching Hunter struggle, and then, struggling myself and having to push him when I have nothing left to push.
Yeah. Beck, I bet you have moments where you think, I don't know how I'm going to get through the next 5 minutes.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Where you think this is impossible.
You got a good support base, Beck?
Not really, no. I've got a couple of friends and my sister, but other than that, not really, no.
For anyone out there that's listening to this, is getting as emotional as we are listening to Beck here and her plight. If you're somewhere between Shell Harbour and Gerringong, okay. Now the reason why Beck needs to stay down there because she needs to be close to hunters, doctors, and specialists. So she's looking for a rental down there, obviously a single story or anything like that. But if anyone does have a rental down there around Shell Harbour and Gerringong, please contact us here at 13 24 10 and help us out, because we do want to find a place for you, because you refuse to put him into a home, don't you, Beck?
Yeah, it's not viable for anybody. No, he's my baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does Hunter like doing? Does he have a favourite movies or TV shows that he likes, Beck, or?
At the moment, he's actually watching Breaking Bad.
He's gone hard. He's gone really hard.
Yes, I kind of just turned a blind eye and went, okay, whatever.
If that's what you want.
But yeah, he loves playing video games, and he loves cooking.
Great.
Absolutely loves cooking.
Great.
Yeah.
Can we just mention? I mean, you probably don't have a chance to catch your breath much and realise and think about it this way, but you're an incredible person. What you're going through, and when you hop into bed the next night, you're probably thinking about getting up the next day and the same battle repeats itself. But you're an extraordinary individual.
Thanks.
I hope you can somehow see that, and your commitment, your unquestionable commitment is really, really amazing stuff. So we just wanted to say that to honour you today.
Thank you.
I know that doesn't relieve the pain, but I want you to know that.
No, well said, mate. It is. You're an amazing woman. You're an inspiration for a lot of people. And a lot of people out there would say, well, I would do exactly the same for my kids. But when you're in that situation, Beck, and you feel like the world is just falling around you, you really touched our hearts the other night on a current affair. And we just wanted to back it up today, Beck, and say that we've got your back.
Thank you.
So we've just put the call out to anyone around that area. And like we said, Shell Harbour, Gerringong, around there, we're looking for a rental. The reason why we're talking to you today, Beck, because what we want to do, we want to find a place with a suitable fit for you. And if we can't find it, we want to help you out. So we're going to give you $40,000.
Thank you so much.
So that's going to go towards a rental, and if we can't find you a place where there's stairs in there, we're going to get some trades in and make sure that Hunter has a good life.
Thank you.
It's the least we can do, Beck.
Oh my God.
What has the response been since you've been on the telly the other night, Beck?
Everyone has been so lovely. Everyone's been trying to help out and, get together, and support coordinators try to do everything they can. I want my family together. That's all I want.
Yeah. And we can see that. We can see that in your emotion.
I can imagine. You just want everybody together, roof over your head, keeping everyone safe. It's the simple things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't ever forget how special you are, Beck. You really, really are. And I know you do this for the love of your child, but we know how hard you're doing it at the moment, and you deserve a leg up. Don't ever think that it's a handout or anything like that, because people really want to get behind you, and we want you guys to have a comfortable, beautiful life.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
And never think you're by yourself, Beck. People are always there.
Thank you.
Man, all right, like we said, okay, if anyone knows the Shell Harbour area and Gerringong around there, if there is a suitable rental for these guys to move in, and even if there's a few steps to get up to the front porch, we've got money now, $40,000 that we can get that sorted, trades, we'll get the bathroom sorted out, Beck, and you and Hunter can have a beautiful life.
Thank you so much.
You look after yourself, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll check back in again soon for a bit of an update, all right, Beck?
Thank you.
Sending all our love to you and the team.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, Beck.
Thanks, Beck.
Yeah, bye.
Whatif.com is all about helping Aussies make the most of every holiday. And now's the time to unapologetically holiday bigger and better than ever before.
Jump online or on the What If app and book your getaway today.
What if? It's Aussie for travel. If you're having a birthday this weekend, happy birthday. Make sure you celebrate and all the people around you get around you as well. Do you know what? We've spoken about this before. I don't know if it's still around anymore.
What's that?
I think we popped into the Rose Hill one after the races one day, but the Hooters restaurant, is that
No, it's
still...
gone, mate. It's gone.
Is it gone?
Yeah, sad day. I think we celebrated a while ago. We stood as one for about a minute in silence.
We also met Anthony, who
Yes.
used to come to the running club every week, and Anthony got married at that restaurant. I mean, it can be a great birthday present or a surprise for someone in the family.
Well, the girls that worked at Hooters actually made up the bridesmaids because he was short on numbers. So very giving staff there.
Very interesting. Very interesting with this. With this one, there was a birthday party at Hooters over in the US. Just you need to listen really. First of all, they've got a birthday song for anyone who comes in, which is unbelievable. You'll get to hear it. But also just listen at the start. It's an interesting birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you? 12? Happy birthday. We're going to sing a song, okay? Ready? Ladies, gonna be. I heard a rumor that on this day, you are having your birthday. You are having your birthday. Say hey, 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 hey. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Say hey, 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 hey. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Now, that was the 12-year-old. His mum surprised him, and it was always his dream to have his birthday at the restaurant. The thing is, though, when you watch the video, obviously the girls are getting right into it, and it's a bit like We Will Rock You, isn't it? 'Cause you got to stamp your feet and clap your hands, the birthday song.
He was giving it three thumbs up, was he?
He was not looking at his schnitzel, that's for sure, the young fella. So
Well, you should have eyes on the performance. That's just good manners.
God, who takes a 12-year-old to Hooters for dinner on his birthday?
Who wrote that rap as well? Rhyming day.
Yeah.
No, they rhymed day with day. It was like listening to Whipfley.
Oh, can we listen to the song
Can we got
one
that a
more
bit more
time?
in there?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you? 12? Happy birthday. We're going to sing a song, okay? Ready? Ladies, gonna be. I heard a rumor that on this day, you are having your birthday. You are having your birthday. Hey, 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 hey. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, 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 hey. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, that is
Gee,
right
I
up
wonder
there.
if Mum or Dad booked the restaurant.
Sorry, I'll just interject there. I think it was the mum.
The whole story was about the mum organising.
I only just realised. With Fitzy and Whipper.
Give us a call. Don't be embarrassed. I've got $150 to spend at Grilled. Damo in Erskineville. Kick it off, Damo. What do you got?
Oh, lads, I only just realised if you start counting out loud, your lips won't touch until you get to 1 million. And I dare you to try that. And a fun fact, in Chinese, they will touch at the number 8.
Okay, here we go.
hang on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. 5 your lips
Five.
touch. No, that's
No,
your
they
teeth.
don't.
But if you're saying 1 million, so it's the M.
1 million.
So what are the other numbers with M in it?
There aren't any.
7, mate.
2, 3, 4, 5,
9.
7, 8, 9, 10.
You do
Yeah.
touch your teeth with your bottom lip for 4 and
4,
5.
5,
That's
6,
very
7, 8,
clever.
9, 10.
Wow,
1
Damo.
Damo, whoa, slow down. I'm going to be counting all Arvo.
Well done, Damo. Can we go to Anna in Kellyville? What do you only just realised, Anna?
So this is a bit of an embarrassing one.
Don't be silly.
But I've only just realised that when you're on a website and you need to know more info about whatever you're looking up, that the FAQ section is actually an acronym for frequently asked questions.
What did you
Is
think
it
it
just a
was?
shorthand? I thought it was just a shorthand way of saying the word facts.
Oh, okay, sure. You know what? I did a similar thing in a quote book when I went, this Anon guy has written a lot of quotes.
Thank you, Anna.
Really interesting.
Fatini's given us a call from Bankstown. What have you only just realised, Fatini?
So I've only just realised that if you hold a birthday candle up into the light when you've lit it,
Yeah.
it casts no shadow.
I've heard that before, I think.
Oh, the flame casts no
Yeah,
shadow.
the flame
not the
casts no
candle.
shadow. So what it is, the incident light, so the light around it, if it's dim,
Yeah.
I looked it up a bit more, so if it's dim, no shadow will be created. So for it to create a shadow, the light passing through the flame has to be brighter.
Oh, that
So
must...
usually when we're lighting a candle, we turn off the lights, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
Interesting.
Fitzy.
So fire doesn't have shadows.
No, only like if you, like even campfire, what creates the shadows are the environment around it.
Oh.
So the air and things like that. And even more so, if you look at flames, you can get different coloured flames. I looked even further, and there was a picture of different coloured flames, like red, green, yellow, and that's all to do with all the different particles and combustions and the oxides and things like that.
Yeah.
But the birthday candle one was really interesting. So if you just, even a match, you look at a photo of a match and you hold it up, and when it's like in your dark room,
Fatini,
there's no shadow.
Oh, no,
I'm
we
going
get
to
it.
do that
There is
tonight.
no shadow.
I'm doing it when I get home
Well,
tonight.
you're having a big Friday night, aren't you?
Yes. Well, Tommy, you know a lot about shadows. You know where to stand at a bathroom window. So the shadow, you cannot see the shadow. It's all about angles, Tom, isn't it?
Tom's known as the human flame.
Yeah, it's about angles and not getting convicted, guys. So it's those two go hand in hand.
Thanks, Fatini. That's amazing.
That is amazing. Sam in Spring Farm, you're our final caller, Sam. What do you got?
Morning, guys. Hope everyone's well.
Yeah,
You too, Sam.
In there. It's been tough this week, Sam, but good.
That's good to hear, mate. So I've only just realised that, the group ABBA,
Yeah.
ABBA is actually an acronym for all of their names in the group.
Didn't know it.
Yeah.
Didn't think about what are their names, Sam? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know all of their names.
Oh, here we go.
Agnetha, Bjorn, Benny, and Annie.
ABBA.
Oh, there you go. I'm not real great with me sweet.
Neither are me.
With me Swiss.
But you know what?
Swedish,
Can
I think
just
you
throw
meant.
this
Sam.
out there. They could have gone Baba, or they could have gone Barb. Barb would have been a good name.
Oh,
Maybe.
now on stage, Barb. Nah. Does Barb work?
Or could have they gone Bar?
Like a sheep? I don't think that really works.
Sarah, you need to pick a winner here. This is a tough one.
Yeah, you know what? I really like Damo. Lips don't touch till 1 minute. That was amazing.
Damo!
His lips don't lie. Well done, Damo. You've won $150 to spend at Grilled, and you've got a toilet roll with tradies' nicknames on it.
Oh, Damo.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much.
Have a good
That is
weekend.
awesome.
Well done, Damo.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
State of Origin 2 is this Sunday night in Perth, but we do have a table for four at the Star. You watch Game 2 of State of Origin, and we're going to give you $500 to spend on food and drinks. So we're asking you, 13 24 10, what are you up to? Luke in Tarmore, what are you doing, Lukey?
Just getting ready for work.
Oh, what do you do with yourself, Luke?
I do air conditioning.
Oh, great.
Oh, right. No worries. I've got to clean my filters as it is, Luke.
Boring. Hey, what would you like to talk about, Luke?
So you guys know on the trains and everything, there's that quiet carriage?
A quiet carriage, is there?
Yeah. So one of them is generally labelled quiet carriage, so if you just want to go in there and not do too much. So, people get on there and make really, a lot of noise and everything. Do you reckon if they are, do you reckon people should be able to kick them off the train, or should we
I
have
think you should.
Should they have a guard on?
You should be able to vote very quickly in the quiet carriage if somebody is making too much noise. And the next stop, bang, boot out the bum.
Unfortunately, Luke, when you tell someone to be quiet, you'll usually get the dregs that will stand up and start to yell.
Yeah.
But what are the rules? Is it just so no one's on their mobile phones?
Not on your phone. You're supposed to be able to sit there and do work.
Right.
Things like that. Usually there are a lot on country trains, or say coming from the Central Coast down to Sydney, they'll have a quiet carriage so you can just sit there and not have people yelling.
It's like the business centre of the train.
Yeah, or if you want to have a sleep, sure.
No one's allowed to laugh. I suppose they could have our podcast on in the background, Tom.
Well, they'd be laughing far too much.
No, Luke, great call.
Thanks, Luke. Interesting stuff. Kick them off.
Can we go to Daryl now in Cronulla? What did you want to talk about this morning, Daryl?
Good morning, guys. Well, you know how the guy the other day suggests that the Socceroos should take over Ed Sheeran's present for you to the World Cup?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Well, what about if, to give them some more inspiration to go for gold, and you give them Hamish Blake's gold Logie?
Oh, wow, that's interesting. A Logie and a new member.
That is not bad.
A big, solid marble, foot-long
Definitely
member.
remember it.
We were talking about Andrew Redmayne, who got us through to the World Cup with his dancing antics on the line, putting off the Peruvian soccer players.
Mm-hmm.
We then thought that we could put the two giant penises from Ed Sheeran on either side of the goals.
It's not bad.
Where would we put Hamish's gold Logie, you reckon, Daryl?
On top of the goalpost, maybe.
Not bad.
You've been thinking, Daryl. You've had far too much.
Didn't Redmayne throw that at
At someone, yeah.
At the player as he's coming in to
Like
kick.
when you pretend to throw a bit of grass or something.
Yes.
Knock him out with a gold logie.
Are you allowed to do that? Can you make out you're
Can you
picking up
still
grass
do
and
that?
throw it?
They used to do that.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
We do it to put people off kicking for goals, Sarah.
But it's not going to put me off because I know the grass can't hit me.
But you don't know what I'm throwing, says. I could have the gold logie.
I
Back
could
to
have
Daryl's
Okay.
thoughts.
Could have found a coin.
Yeah.
Oh, fair point.
Thanks,
yeah,
Daryl
or a
Lee.
rock.
That's really good, Daryl. Aaron, Central Coast. Aaron, what did you want to talk about?
Just wanted to talk about gym etiquette.
Yep.
Before you had a thing about turning the fan off and on in terms of gym etiquette. I just wanted to say there's something worse than that, which is people that use their sweaty clothes. They train and get their clothes sweaty, then put it in the bag, and then wear those same clothes again the next day.
Oh, yeah. Yuck. I know, mate. I know they need to air it out. What I do, I put it in the dirty laundry wet, and BJ fires up because she says you got to dry it first before you then wash it. And I'm like, well, why would you dry it before you wash it?
No, you don't. Aaron, what are you wearing to the gym, mate?
Just normal gym clothes.
Yeah, right.
Well, that gym etiquette there should be a book written on that. And I know, Whip, the number one rule for you with gym etiquette is not to go.
Don't go in.
Yeah.
Because you won't have any of the issues you're experiencing, Aaron, if you do not go. Or drive into the car park. If it looks busy, then consider the machine's full and drive straight out again. That's what I do.
Oh. This is a tough one today. I actually like Luke.
Yeah.
The first caller, Luke. I'm going to send you to the 24/7 sports bar at the Star. You're going to have $500 food and beverage, and you're going to watch Game 2 of Origin on Sunday night, Lukey.
Oh, awesome, guys. Thank you very much.
Good on you, Luke. Thanks, buddy.
And you can watch all the State of Origin action at the Super Blues Fans Central 24/7 sports bar at the Star. The next best thing to being at the stadium.
Lights, camera, clarity.
Ooh, Sarah.
The top trending stories in entertainment this morning. Eminem has surprisingly called a radio station for a chat, and he's talked about issues that he's had in the past, like addiction and his mental health. It's just so funny. Eminem, have a listen to this audio. What happens is he wants to obviously share how his music helped him through it. It helped him because his raps are so personal that he shares. But you can hear him give a bit to the host, who he obviously knows quite well. But when Eminem wants to stop, that's all you're going to get from Eminem. Have a listen.
Well, I think that's one of the great things about rap music is that, you could put so much of your life in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay, damn.
You know what?
I was trying to figure out how to expand on that, and I kind of got lost.
Awesome. Oh, is that it? All right.
Because it really did, when you hear more of it, he was really getting into it, and then, that's all I've got to say.
How
I'm not
funny.
giving you any more. Yeah, it was a bit of fun. Guys, Tom Hanks, we know he's become a bit of a wedding crasher. You know, he keeps appearing in people's photos and all this sort of stuff, particularly when he's overseas. He was on Late Night with Seth Meyers over in the States, and he was talking about the very first wedding that kicked off what has now become like a real hobby for him. He actually seeks out events. Yeah, when he's on shoots in particular in foreign-speaking countries, and he thinks, I'm going to look out for things while we're filming on location that I can interrupt.
Great.
So this was the one that kicked it off. He was in Italy. I think he was doing Da Vinci Code, maybe the third one. And obviously, no one speaks English. It can get a bit confusing.
Like a stalker, hey, miss. I knocked on the window and said, listen, we have a thing in there, but would you do me the honor of escorting you to your bridal altar? So that's the bride and her dad.
And
we got her to the
they
church.
knew who you were right away?
I'm not so sure because I had that chemically straightened hair, as you can see right there, which is a little different.
You look like a little bit like a Tom Hanks impersonator.
I might have been the guy trying to get, for a mere €5, you can take your picture with me.
Funny.
Imagine that. Not your impersonator. Get away from
Remember when Maroon 5 in their film clip, they just crashed weddings?
Yeah. There was a bit of a trick there.
I would rather Tom Hanks, to be honest with you.
Well, they started performing. Nobody knew who they were.
That is such a lie.
That was the awkward bit.
Do not play payphone, Leno. Don't.
Trying to phone.
I mean, the bride was over the moon. The grooms were like, cool.
All right, where's that cover band we had booked?
Don't do it. Finally, guys, Ryan Reynolds has revealed that he says his children have taught him more than anything he could have learnt from his Hollywood success.
I'm a parent of 3 girls. They're, wild, and I think they have rabies sometimes. I mean, they're just like running around, and I'm like any parent. I'll have a moment where I'll just snap, and and it's not so much what you do in the moment I find that's interesting. It's what you do afterwards. It's like taking my kids and being like, hey, I was really impatient back there.
So it's your parenting mistakes that stand out.
Not my parenting mistakes,
not your
always.
professional ones.
Yeah, and my father's. He made a lot of mistakes.
I mean, a weak laugh from the crowd because that interview he did with Letterman, he does talk about his dad a bit. So
What was he doesn't have a relationship with his old man?
No, I think he does, but
Yeah.
I think he does talk about the difference in as we all would reflect on the difference in parenting standards
Yes.
when our parents were, say, growing up or being parents as opposed to now.
Big time, what on says.
2 people enter. Only 1 leaves. There's 60 seconds on the clock.
Time to dance.
It's time to play Last Man Standing.
Cruel Intentions, the hit new musical with 90 songs, arrives at the Sydney State Theatre for a limited time from 30 June. Tickets at cruelintentions.com.au.
All right, guys.
Mate, this soundtrack is unbelievable. We
I
spoke
know.
about Placebo the other day, Blues on there, and this song as well.
Do you know what? Remember the scene where the 2 girls kiss by the lake?
Mm-hmm.
Who was that again?
Selma Blair and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That was referred to or labelled the most romantic kiss in 25 years of cinema.
What?
Yeah, there was a lot of tongue, a lot of spit.
There was a lot of spit there.
Do you know what I like? You're such a bad critique. The one thing you remember from the movie is the 2 girls kissing
I
on the
remember
lake.
many things from that film.
Do you remember
How good was
this
that
scene
house?
where Sarah Michelle Gellar walks out in front of everyone
at
to
the
this
church.
song? Magnificent.
Comes out of the church and then gets a little necklace and has
She
another
does.
buzz.
Yeah. Very similar to the one that you've got on today. But we want to send you to Cruel Intentions. We've got $500 cash for you to take your mates out as well. Alana in Penrith, what are you looking forward to on the weekend, Lance?
It's my sister's 18th birthday, so tomorrow we're going to have a massive birthday party for her. So I'm a little bit excited.
All right, that'll be great fun. Good luck today,
Great.
Alana.
You can go to Friction there at Penrith. You're up against Calvin in Laylaw Park. Good morning, Calv.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Pretty good, Calvin.
Who would you take with you to Cruel Intentions, Calv?
Oh, probably a couple of mates and have like a boys' night out kind of thing.
So
Well
true.
done, mate.
Calvin Klein ready to go.
Well done. Alana's going first. You get one wrong, power goes over to Calvin. Whoever has the power at the end of 60 seconds is going to Cruel Intentions. Alana, your 60 seconds starts now. In Australia, what season does March fall in?
Autumn.
Yes, that is correct. What term describes words which are spelt the same forwards and backwards?
Oh, not synonym. I don't know.
Oh, it's a palindrome. Over to Calvin. Calvin, who is the host of the reality TV series The Block?
Scotty.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Scotty Cam. How long can a crocodile hold its breath underwater for, Calvin?
I think it's like 20 minutes or something.
Nah, it's 2 hours. Let's go back to Alana. Alana, in the arcade game Pac-Man, what do you try and avoid?
The little alien.
No, they're ghosts. Over to Calvin. Which actor is the voice of Gru in the movie Despicable Me?
Steve Carell.
That is correct. According to the superstition, if you break a mirror, how many years bad luck do you get?
7.
That is correct. In which city is Origin Game 2 being held on Sunday?
Sydney?
No, it's Perth.
Calvin, you have lost it at the last minute. Alana, we switch back to you. You are the winner.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
Alana, you've got it. Kelvin, sorry, buddy. Very close. Well played.
Calvin, not Kelvin.
All good. Thanks anyway.
No worries, Kelvin.
Well done, mate. Cruel Intentions, the hit new musical with 90 songs, arrives at the Sydney State Theatre for a limited season from 30th of June. Tickets at cruelintentions.com.au. Well done, Kelvin. Let's get into riddle time.
Riddle time for your Friday. The question is, are you ready to riddle? Yeah! I mean, everyone in the car was cheering. It didn't matter what you guys did. I mean, I know how excited you are.
Sorry, guys, I just got back. What are we doing? What are we up to now?
It's riddle time. I've got 3 great riddles for you. First riddle for this morning, guys. 13, 24, 10, you can play along. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you're witty, you'll use me well. I'm rarely touched but often held. If you're witty, you'll use me well.
Yep.
You go.
Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. This is where you guys jump in, have your guesses. If it's right, I'll say yes. If it's wrong, I'll say no. But don't be shy. Throw answers, guys.
It's not like time or something, is it?
No,
Holding
it's
on to
not
time and use time well?
No. Yeah, time after time, no. I'm rarely touched but often held. If you're witty, you'll use me well.
A retort?
No.
Ooh, nice.
Rechargeable torch, no.
I was going to say your tongue, but it always touches in your mouth.
Well, a bit of a clue. Matt de Groots has been in your mouth. Yes, you are spot on, says it is tongue.
That is unnecessary explanation.
I'm rarely touched but often held. If you're witty, you'll use me well, says. You've taken a lead.
Thank you.
Oh, Mandy from Mascot. Welcome to the show, Mandy.
Good morning, everybody. How are we?
Pretty good, Mandy.
Love you, Mandy.
We got a riddle for us, Mandy.
I have. It's a short and sweet one. Right. I have an eye, but I cannot see. What am I?
A bottom?
No.
A needle?
Yes,
On fire.
Thank you.
She is on fire.
Oh, my God. Prizes in the post. Have a great weekend, Mandy.
You too, bye.
Oh, going to miss Mandy.
We love that lady.
Mandy.
Love her.
What about this one? Some like me cold, some like me hot. What I do is help you not rot. What am I?
Fridge.
No.
Hot.
Not a hot fridge. You never have a hot fridge.
no, you don't, do you?
That would not be refrigeration.
Could you read it out again?
Sure, Tom. You might need to listen this time.
Send out to a few emails.
Sure. Some like me cold, some like me hot. What I do is help you not rot.
Salt. What doesn't help you rot?
Thermos?
No.
Microwave?
No.
An esky?
An esky? No, Sarah.
Ooh.
That's similar to
to help
Fitzy's
me
fridge
rot.
idea, though. Some like me cold, some like me hot. What I do is help you not rot.
Well, it's a container or something, isn't it?
No.
Tupperware?
No. I have mine hot.
Tea?
No.
Coffee?
Cup?
No. Freddie Fittler has his cold.
Shower?
Where does the rot come in?
What's the
Well, if you
rot?
don't wash, you're going to get infections. You're going to rot.
I mean, loose. You're not a doctor.
That is not. I will not have you
This
on that
is-
riddle. Sarah, you're 2 up. You're 3 up with
3 up.
Mandy's. My God, you're flying. Here we go with one more riddle. Don't hate the game. Here we go.
I do.
You might find me in a person who doesn't feel fulfilled. Or you might find me in a suitcase when you come back from your trip. What am I? Any guesses?
Feel fulfilled. Sorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, not sad or sand.
You're both in a pretty good area there.
Are we?
Yeah.
Blue?
Sorry?
Blue?
Blue what?
Like you feel blue.
Blue.
I feel sad. I feel blue.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah,
no.
so you look confused and then you judged me and then you tell me I'm quite close.
Doesn't feel fulfilled.
But then when you...
Empty.
Close.
It comes back in a suitcase. What's that?
You might find me in a person who doesn't feel fulfilled, or you might find me in a suitcase when it comes back from your trip.
Loneliness?
Yes, Sarah!
That is the weirdest...
Yeah.
Say it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a feeling.
Yeah, fulfilled.
Rather
What's the
thing.
suitcase?
Well, you obviously don't feel fulfilled when the suitcase, when you get back.
Well, you feel.
How do you get loneliness in your suitcase on the way back from a trip?
Jess, can I get you to
Here he goes. Here he
He
goes.
will if it won't say luggage. It'll say
Can I
something else.
just
Throw
get
Jess
you to-
under the bus.
Sorry, from the riddle headquarters, Jess, if I can just get you in for clarification on the suitcase part of the loneliness.
misread
Guys,
it?
I have some very funny news.
What's happened?
I was just in there saying to Hannah, I don't know why I wrote this one. It makes no sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I think that was the week we had an intern in and I got them writing riddles.
Okay, well,
First half, we'll fix it.
there might have been a breakdown in the riddle factory. The result is the same. Sarah takes out 4 out of 4 riddles.
The Fitzy and Whipper Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.